your good brother Howie Bell, man. Guess what? Addison, Texas. I'm on my way. April 11th, Laugh-A-Mania 3, baby. April 11th, come see your brother Howie Bell. It's going down. It's going down. TK's Comedy Club. Exactly. It's going down.
Introducing the one and only MrTMI. Now check it. He's MrTMI, known as the Bear Man, aka homie the Black Sheep. He got the news, the stories, the topics, and so many things that you won't believe. Dropping these jewels and knowledge and giving advice and perspective on everything. He got them hard discussions, rolling, driven, buzzing, tune in, don't miss anything. Bringing the best of variety and different guests, keeping it real and essence, they dress to impress. Every day chasing the check, follow, subscribing with clicks and time to decompress. Get everything off his chest, taking you guys on the quest into the mind of the podcast champion, and then telling y'all what he suggests. New season looking brighter, another level, take it higher. With all this info he acquired, giving whole stories the entire. Only here to inspire, feel it heat, he on fire. Now hoping I got your attention, the champ in the building, y'all watching MrTMI.
What up, everybody? Yeah, that's right. It's Tuesday night, TMI News, hosted by MrTMI Tate. What's going on with y'all out there, man? Hey, everybody, tap in, because I'm about to go in. So get y'all behinds in here and holler at me. If you in here already, make sure that you share the video. Share, because I'm still trying to go virus, y'all. Yeah, not viral, virus. I'm trying to get y'all to catch me and have to take something to get rid of me. That's right. So get y'all behinds ready, man. Hey, everybody that's tapped in, man, say something so I can holler back at you. But in saying that, man, I'm so excited because we are an exact 18 days away. 18 days away from none other than the extravagant event called Laugh-A-Mania 3, y'all. And when I tell y'all, man, this event is the steam that has picked up on this event is absolutely ridiculous, man. I'm telling y'all, the steam is just off the chain. Like, y'all ever do something and in your little mind you see it a certain size, you see it, it's gonna be this big, but God tell you who in the heck you think you are, and who in the heck you think you are to tell me what size I'm gonna bless something. Man, when I tell y'all blessings is coming out of nowhere. Let me check my sound first. Hold on. It's gonna be this. I'm in there. But God tell you who in the heck you think you are. Make sure. God dog it. All right. Sorry about that little because I'm on my own. So I gotta make sure that this stuff is working right, y'all. Matter of fact, let me make sure that my audios is kicked in. Yep, my audios is kicked in, my videos is kicked in. And yeah, man, going back to it, man, you ever see something a certain size, and again, God say, man, look here, you think it's gonna be this size, but I'm about to show you what size it's really gonna be. And God has really been showing up and showing out for this event that hasn't even taken place yet. And I've had a couple of conversations already about 4. So I'm just flat out just blown away by Laugh-A-Mania, the potential of Laugh-A-Mania, and what we are doing. Like, the planning phase on the real, y'all, be some of the funnest stuff, man. Yep, me and Natasha, we arguing, and as long as when me and Natasha start arguing, some creative juices is flowing. I'm telling y'all, and when I'm telling y'all, we trying to see which one of us gonna be right, and whenever that happens, that don't do nothing but turn out some greatness. I ain't lying. When me and Natasha start arguing, it's on. And then they always jump me, man. Shout out to my wife, Natasha, and Keisha Tucker. And then they got some new people that be jumping me too, man, when it comes to this stuff. They be jumping me, man. I say something about my idea, they jump me. Yep. Danielle, you jump me. Let me see who else. Yolanda be jumping me. All y'all be jumping me, man. But it's all good because it's all in favor of a phenomenal event called Laugh-A-Mania 3. And when I tell y'all it's going to be great, man, I'm looking forward to working with the venue owner, TK, and doing our thing over there. I got to get myself ready because, you know, I'm hosting it. And, you know, you can't have no boring host. So I'm going to have to get that dude out the closet again. I'm going to have to get that dude that the host that does the most. Oh, my God. I got to get him out the closet. Hold on. I can't see y'all. I got to get the host that does the most out the closet. That's some dark ass shades. Anyway, I got to get the host that does the most back out the closet so that y'all can see what I really do when it comes to this thing called comedy, man. We about to have some fun, man. Again, the roster is off the chain. Howie Bell is locked and loaded. As y'all can see, he's really kind of touring in and out of the country right now. And he's going to stop in Addison on April 11th. And if y'all don't know Howie Bell, man, you got to be a comedy connoisseur. It's like when you know, if you know liquors, if you know fine wines, you know what I'm saying? See, everybody drank, but everybody don't know what the finest is. See, you got to be a comedian, what do you call it? Comedian connoisseur in order to know the background and the history and how funny and the legend that the Detroit King Howie Bell is. Then in saying that, I don't know why you on my show barking, but in saying that, you got a man, Kelana Spiller. I just can't say no more. Then we got the one, Thomas J. He been boiling. Can't wait to hit the stage again. He been bubbling, y'all, like a stomach, like one of them stomachs that, you know what I'm saying, you eat some White Castle burger and start bubbling. That's how he bubbling. Then you got Lisa Love, man. If you don't know about Lisa Love, you are going to be thrilled to see Lisa Love. Lisa Love is a ball of excitement. Then the pre-show in itself can go for a show by itself. And that is having JD Love as the host of the pre-show. He gonna set it off. Then we got none other than Taylor B, man, up and coming, killing the streets right now. Taylor B, man, y'all, her wit, y'all get ready. Y'all not ready for Taylor B wit. So, hey, and also, lastly, man, last but not least, the soulful sounds of Haley J is in the building. So we got a full show, man. Not only you got a full show, we gonna get you full first because that buffet gonna be off the chain. So, and the buffet gonna be off the chain. The show is gonna be ridiculously stupid. And then we kicking it. Because remember last year, Laugh-A-Mania, y'all said, where the after party at? Why we ain't got no after party? And I told y'all, take y'all after asses home because I'm tired. Not this year. We hanging out. We got the after party in one of the baddest speakeasies I've ever seen in my life. One of the baddest speakeasies I've ever seen in my life, man. And I got some other things going on, man, when it comes to production. I'll announce them later. But things is going good, man. Things is going good. One thing that I want to stress to y'all is don't wait. Don't wait. It's limited space. Don't wait to get your ticket. Don't do the black folk stuff and wait until you get your ticket. Wait till that last payday before the show because it's not going to be any more tickets. So I want y'all to be in the building. And I want y'all to be hitting me up on my phone that day of because I'm shutting that son of a gun off. I'm turning my phone off that day. So just letting y'all know, for the ones who want to call me that day my phone is off. Also, you're not going to want to be locked out of this event. So you want to go ahead and get your tickets. And then also, guess what? For this event, we taking, what do you call it? Donations. We are taking donations for this show. So if you're not able to make it and you want to show your support, you can donate a couple of tickets, buy a couple of tickets, and let me know, and I'll definitely donate them to someone who want to go that may not be able to afford it at the time. So if you want to rock with me and you want to support me, man, do that. I appreciate anything, honestly, and I just love the growth that Laughomania is having. It's dope to walk the streets, the comedy streets, and for people to identify us by our event. You know, man, you that dude that do that Laughomania. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I want y'all one day to be on the Super Bowl of comedy shows. So make sure that y'all keep doing your thing. And I promise you, y'all, I'm that man that, hey, if I see talent, I give talent opportunities. It ain't no homeboy hookups over here. So, in saying that, this is TMI News, brought to you by MrTMI Tate. And I got to get on some news because the whole show can't be a big ass promotional video. So let's get it started on TMI News, y'all. Check this out.
Young man was accused of negligence after helping a woman who fell down the stairs. The woman is demanding $250,000 in compensation from 25-year-old Adam Coleman. Security footage shows that 28-year-old Sophia Reyes suddenly slipped while walking downstairs. Just as her head was about to hit the steps, Adam quickly rushed forward and caught her. His fast reaction likely prevented a much more serious injury. However, Adam was shocked when Sophia filed a lawsuit against him 2 days later. Sophia claims that she was walking down the stairs normally and that Adam suddenly appeared and startled her, causing her to lose her footing and fall. She says she suffered multiple bruises and psychological trauma.
Now, before I get into this video, I just want to let y'all know that some of these videos could be AI, some of these videos could be true, some of these videos can be false. Allegedly, I'm going to go with the story as it reads. So, the story said that the man saved the lady from falling down the stairs. And she was close to hitting her head, and you can see the hands going under the alleged video of the head of the person. And we all know that most of them falls, okay, yeah, you might sprain, break an ankle, break an elbow, arm, or whatever, but it's not life-threatening. The only time it really become life-threatening is if you hit your head, if you hit your head out of control. And he did the best he could to save her. I want to let y'all know one thing. MrTMI ain't no hero. I ain't saving nobody, especially if they can turn around and sue your behind. First of all, you ain't gonna get nothing from me. You ain't getting a damn thing because I ain't got no money. However, this I think I got about $14 in my pocket, and I don't even know which pocket it's in. It might be gone by now because you know when I leave money in my pocket and my wife washes clothes, sometimes I lose out. However, that little $14 that I think I got, you can't get 7 of that because you feel like I harmed you when I was trying to help you. And it's a damn shame that we are in a culture now, we are in a community now, we are in a country now where you cannot be the hero. You cannot help because they will turn it around on you. And now you find yourself defending yourself on explaining how or why you decided to help somebody instead of them looking at it like, yo, kindness of your heart, you didn't even have to do that. She could have hurt herself. And I ain't lying. If you fall and hurt yourself around me, I can't help you up because you're going to say when I helped you up, it wiggled or loosened a bracket in your brain and now you can't think right and your eye jumped 3 times every time you look to the left. I ain't got time for that because you're going to say because I helped you up. Oh, damn the fall. Because I helped you up. That's the reason why you messed up. So I'm sorry. I will watch you fall and I'm going to be for real with you. If you get up okay, I'm going to laugh at your ass because it ain't nothing better than a good fall. When you see something, I ain't gonna lie, it ain't nothing better than a good fall or somebody that almost fall. Even if you don't fall, the way you slip, oh my God, kills me every time. There's only one other thing that will crack me the hell up other than almost fall or a fall, and that is nodding. If I catch you nodding, I will watch you all day before I tell you to lay down while you nodding. I ain't lying. I'll watch you all freaking day. Keep you nod. That is free entertainment for me. So sorry, but those out there that want to play hero, I don't play hero ball no more. You know, it used to be nice to be able to, you know, help somebody, or you know, example, like if a speeding car and you save a kid, and then you turn around and you're in court defending yourself, talking about you hurt the kid. Not as bad as that damn car would have. I'm sorry, lady, but that man's hands is a hell of a lot softer than them stairs that your head was about to hit. So you can sit there and and then on top of that, where in the hell do it look like he got $250,000 to pay you? If I'm not mistaken, they said she's suing for $250,000. What are you gonna pay you for the rest of your life? $250,000 for saving you. I will go and find you and unsave your ass if I had to pay $250,000 for saving you. The crap is getting ridiculous. Like, at what point is it going to be a judge in the office with a sense, some type of sense that can use common sense and say, get your ass out my courtroom with this bull, lady. You lucky to be living, walking, able body or whatever. Get your ass out my courtroom. At what point are we gonna get some judges like that? I don't even care. I don't even care if president gone wild and you know the Senate gone wild and what is the Senate and the House gone wild. I don't care about that. But let's get some judges in the seats with common sense instead of just sitting up there where the rule book says. The rule book, it's a lot of gray. It's a lot of gray. But in my opinion, it's too many people out here trying to play victim, and they don't care who they use in order to cry victim. That is like a hero. Like that dude, like it used to be honorable to save a life. Now, nothing. So, lady, you lucky that was that man and not me, because I'd have sidestepped your ass. You can't sue me for sidestepping. Can't sue me for sidestepping. I'd have sidestepped your ass so clean. I'd have tipped like you was trying to tackle me before I was going into the end zone. I'd have tipped past your ass. So, we're going to get on to our next story. Y'all check this mess out.
For those of you who brought your tax returns as I requested, thank you for your obedience. For those of you who did not do as I asked, I will deal with you all immediately after service. We gonna get this money where it needs to be, one way or the other. Amen? Amen.
Y'all didn't hear me.
For those of you who brought your tax returns as I requested, thank you for your obedience. For those of you who did not do as I asked, I will deal with you all immediately after service. We gonna get this money where it needs to be, one way or the other. Amen? Amen.
Man. I ain't saying amen to that. Boy, I tell you, these churches are losing their mind. The great comedian Corey Holcomb once quoted, "When the money gets low, the hungriness show." And I could never, I can never most agree, if that make any sense what I'm saying. I can't agree with him more with that statement than when it comes to some of these churches out here. Some of these churches out here are tripping, and it's getting worse and worse and worse, because it went from, remember when it went from the church raggedy, but the pastor got a nice car? The church raggedy, but the pastor got on clothes and jewelry. Now it's gone to, and I'm gonna crawl my way up. Then it went to, I remember when it went to everybody that can put $100 in the pan, stand up, and then they count how many people said 100. Everybody who can put 50, then they count. 20, then they count. 10, then they count. All right, and anybody else, any of you other broke ass bastards that can't at least put $10 in the plate, y'all put whatever y'all can in the plate. See, I remember that. Then it went to God told them that they need a helicopter, a boat, a stupid big house. Then it gone to God said that we need to build a church that's the size of the super center. And this is no disrespect to, because our church is building, and I'm proud of that. But it ain't no thirst game. It ain't on the thirsty side of the game. Because had I been in that church and that pastor said, and it had nothing to do with God. He didn't even put God in it. He didn't even say God. He said, I told y'all to bring your tax returns. Tax returns, y'all. Bring your tax returns and give it to the church. And for those of y'all who obeyed, good job. And those of y'all who didn't, I will deal with y'all after church. Well, it looked like we gonna be playing squab it up in the parking lot. Leave your little gangster deacons behind, because you the one said that. Let's go one-on-one, me and the pastor. Because the bull crap, the hustle, the pastor hustle gotta stop. It gotta stop. Haven't y'all noticed y'all lost too many members because of the pastor hustle? And this does not go for all churches, but I ain't never heard so many people nowadays say I'm spiritual. I got a relationship with God, but I don't go to church. And guess whose fault that is? Guess who put that sour taste in them folks' mouth? This type of mess. Bring your tax return. And then he said, bring your tax return. Thank you for those who brought your tax return. And there were some people carrying their tax return up there and putting it in the box. And for those who didn't, he might as well say, I'll see your ass after church. Because we boxing. Because he said, because we gonna get this money one way or the other. I told y'all we gonna get the money one way or the other. Y'all better start walking out these goddamn churches. Y'all better start walking out. You damn right you missed something. Y'all don't hear me. Hold on, let me play it again.
For those of you who brought your tax returns as I requested, thank you for your obedience. For those of you who did not do as I asked, I will deal with you all immediately after service. We gonna get this money where it needs to be, one way or the other. Amen? Amen.
How you gonna say all that and then say amen? Lord, I believe. Lord knows I believe. I'm gonna tell you just like this. I'm a Christian. I believe that the Lord Jesus Christ died for my sins. I believe in tithing. I believe in giving an offering to help those, because let's be for real, I'm not dumb. The church is a building. That's a building we go to. We eat, drink, and use the bathroom and all that. Use lights and everything. They got bills, man. Stuff got to be paid. I get that. I get that. But when you make people feel like they gotta do it or else, and you ain't put nothing about God in there. You said, I told y'all to get, Can you be said, oh no. I would have stood up and said, bruh, that's right. I ain't gonna lie. I'd have told that son of a bitch, I'll see you. Okay, you said squab. You said you'll see us at the church. I'll see you at the church. What you gonna do? Thomas J said, I'll be the first in line after church. No lie, bruh. I'll be out there in the line, bruh. No, and I tell everybody, no, I'm not going. No, y'all go into y'all car. This is the line that he said he wanted to see after church if they ain't give their tax return. Tax return, Thomas J. Tax return. Ain't no pull up. I'm gonna pull up on him. Cause that's a threat. Didn't I tell y'all last to bring y'all tax return? I told y'all last to bring y'all tax return. We gonna get this money. Amen. Didn't I tell y'all last to get this? Like you ain't like your parents say, didn't I tell y'all clean that kitchen up and have it done before I get home? That's the tone that he had. I will beat that pastor ass. Bottom line. Because at the end of the day, again, I'm going back to why you think folks is like, you know what? I can do this on my own. I don't need the church community, which is a terrible attitude to have. However, guess who's to blame? Not them. They not to blame. That's the blame. The head of the church. The pastor. Talking about he gonna beat your ass if you don't bring your tax return. Can you be? You better have that tax return. These pastors are out of compliance. And the hell that support him, the who that support him are too? The hoes that support him are too. I had to think about that. You got that right. Off the chain. This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Didn't I tell y'all last how that tax return? Bold and Driven, can you be? Thomas J. Bold and Driven said, hey, y'all tax return. Didn't I tell y'all that y'all damn tax return? I'm going to start my own damn church. And I'm literally going to say, y'all, hey, look, that church down the street, okay, this is wrong. That church down the street told y'all bring 10%. Y'all can bring 5 to mine. I got a discount on my tithes at my church. It's a discount on the tithes at my church. Y'all can just bring half. You ain't got to bring your whole tax return. Just bring half your tax return. There's a discount at my church. Bold and Driven, the pastor, MrTMI, the pastor. I just been ordained. I got to ordain myself. You know you can go online and get ordained, right? I think you can, if I'm not mistaken. But I got my church going up, and I got a discount. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it like this. The first week is free. First week free. Come on in. MrTMI, Bold and Driven, EP, Episcopal, Apostle Church of Living Saints. Come on in. First week is free. KUB say something is wrong with you. Thomas just said, you don't know if I got a job to have a return. Absolutely. And see, guess what? This is what pisses me off about that. So remember when they used to scorn people on how they dress coming to church? And then they started scorning people like, you don't know what kind of clothes them folks come. Y'all be the first one talking about come as you are. You don't know the kind of clothes them people have, first and foremost. And you don't know what convicted them to come to church that day. They could have just left the whole house. Because you know, the church is for the sick. The church is a healing place. They could have just left the whole house and came there. But guess what? Instead of you wrapping your arms around them like Christ would do, you want to sit back and judge them on what they got on. And how and you ever see the people come in and they don't know the church etiquette? So they may walk out of turn or they may talk out of turn or whatever the case is. Instead of getting scorned, why don't you wrap your arms around and teach them? But no, you don't want to do that. So now, this is what's happening. This is what's happening. Kenya B said exactly. You might be trapping. Yeah, you might have been out there slinging them things. And something said, after I sell this last rock, I'm giving my life to Christ. I'm sorry. Mama said I would start smacking everybody that even looked like they are that stupid. Mama, it was people taking their tax returns up there. It was people taking their tax returns up there to that man. And he thanked everybody who followed my directions. But for those who didn't follow, Mama, if that man told you since you ain't give up your money, he gonna see you at the church. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, Mom? That's all I want to know. What you gonna do, Mom? What you gonna do? I'm gonna let Mom tell what she gonna do. But yeah, that really bothers me. It really bothers me because we are supposed to be the the fishermen of men. We supposed to be going of humans, of men. Men equals woman too. We supposed to be out there trying to save souls. And we out there trying to buy some. We supposed to be out there trying to save souls. You never know. I don't like them people that they've been through something in life. God delivered them and got them cleaned up and everything. And they don't never go and say anything about where God brought them from, because not knowing that their story can influence somebody who is right now where they once were. But they don't want to say nothing because they got this image. You know, you don't want to say how you used to smoke crack or you used to pimp them hoes. You don't want to say that. Can you be said, I went to a church like that and ain't been back since. That was 2016. Girl, back in 1997, I saw this, y'all. The preacher was preaching, right? And he was doing all the theatrics, hollering and growling and whatever that little thing is, and they thought that they be and all that. He was doing all the theatrics, and then everybody started shouting and shouting and screaming and running through the church. I promise y'all, I saw this man, because see, everybody else screaming, I'm watching. That man leaned back and said, "Pass the plate around, pass the plate around again, pass the collection plate around again." Man, they getting y'all, they hustling y'all off y'all emotions, man. They hustling y'all off y'all emotions. I like people that's like, I ain't gonna lie, my church is straight up and down, straight up front with me. They let us know, hey, this is what we asking for, this is what we asking for, this is what we doing with it. I'd rather have that than and I've been to some churches where the doors are falling off the hinges, but the pastor is sparkling. Got all the jewelry, the suit shining, like they put some spritz on his suit. Then he got the shoes, the oh my God, shoes. He ain't get them shoes nowhere from the neighborhood. And then he in the finest Cadillac. I've been to them churches. And if you can't put nothing in the church, you can get your hand out from asking money from me. So again, man, I believe in all that. I believe in what I believe in. I don't let man steer me one way or the other. However, I ain't no fool either. Mama said, I sound like Waterboy. Mama said, I'll be glad I drop kick him on point. Mama said, I'll be glad I kick him on point. I know you would, Mom. Mom, we'll be fighting up in that church. I'll set it off. I'll be sitting there waiting. Who he think he talking to? Who he think he talking to? He talking to us? We'll be right here. Oh, at the church? We'll be right here. I don't care about them deacons or anything either. They all got bad knees, backs, and everything. They can't even pick up a girl when they fall and faint. They got to just cover her up and hope she get up. Anyway, Kenya said pastors are taught hook words. Yep. To get y'all hooked and think the message for y'all. Absolutely. Absolutely. God told me about some of y'all. You're going through troubles. Who ain't going through damn troubles? You're worried. Who ain't worried? You're getting weary. I was weary when I woke up and didn't want to come here. I'm weary. Ain't that what weary mean when you kind of sleepy? When you sleepy? Is that weary? What's weary can you be? Tell me what weary is when you're weary. You know, I be weary every morning when I had to go to work. Is that what weary mean? I don't know what weary mean. I need Alexa. So let's get off the pastor and go to the next story, y'all. We got another one. So let's go here. Oh, mama, you on here perfect for this story. Here you go.
I'm not sitting sitting in the back seat. You need to get out. You gonna sit in the back seat today? You need to get out. I'm not sitting in the back seat.
My mom's coming soon. I ain't gonna lie. We gonna have to get it done.
What you mean you're not coming?
It's not that deep. Just sit in the back seat.
Okay, no, y'all not married anyway. I mean, we just going somewhere. You act like you gotta sit in the back seat forever. Okay, bye. That's real crazy. Like what?
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. This is so stupid. This is absolutely. First of all, let me say something to the mom and the daughter. Stop dating and raising punk ass men. Hey, you gotta get out because my mom said she wanna sit in. My mom said. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna talk about my mom who's on here. My mom. I'm calling mom. My mom that's on here. I'm so happy mama on here. And my wife. My mama and my wife. What up, dog? What man, bodyguard? What's up, dog? What's up, dog? My mama and my wife fight over who each other sitting in the front seat, meaning like, no, mama, you go, no, you go, no, you go. And I had to say, somebody get in the dang on car and so we can go. They fight over like who's like putting each other first. They put each other ahead of each other. And I want to talk about that because those two women, in my opinion, are very selfish. Very selfish. Because at the end of the day, you're putting your son and your boyfriend in a position that he has to choose. Hold on, let's see. Kenya B said, well, no, Tate, elders don't sit in the back seat. I'm going to tell you like this. You're right to a certain degree, in my opinion. But to me, that fat ass lady wasn't no elder. You got to understand who I'm calling elder. And I know that was his mom. But I say, again, if those two ladies were not selfish, then you wouldn't even have that situation. Because what my mama would have did is if, and I'm not even putting my wife in it because my wife is selfless and she would never just run and jump her ass in the front seat like that. But had I back in the day, let's rewind so I won't be on the couch. 29 years ago, let's just say I was dating somebody and they jumped their ass in the front seat like that girl did. My mama would have sat in the back seat. Now, when we was alone, my mom would have talked about her ass like a dog, but she wouldn't have never caused no commotion like that and put me in the position of having to choose between the two. So in my opinion, punk dude, very, very selfish ladies. Mutual respect is very important in my opinion. And I'm going to tell you just like this. I'm going to tell you, whoever got sons out there, bring your girlfriend around your mom or your dad or both and watch how she treat them. If she treat them like she treat hers, meaning respectful in a good manner and putting them first, that's the woman for you. But if she's sitting in the corner because she's not getting attention and they got to pull words out of her and she don't really want to be there, that's not, I'm telling you, disaster waiting to happen. Disaster waiting to happen. If she can't respect your parents, if she cannot treat your parents with what do you call that? With honor. I'm gonna go to the small word. Bodyguard, I couldn't think of the big word. Hell, I'm gonna go to the small word. If she can't treat your parents with honor, that's not young men, if y'all out there, that's not the woman for you. Them prissy ones that's sitting up, and because they don't get attention, they sitting in the corner, and you got to pull activity out of them when they're around your family. That's not the one for you. Let me tell y'all something. Tell y'all a story. Why not? When I first brought my wife around, we was at a family gathering, and my mama don't play no disrespect. And somebody, family member disrespect my mama. So now it's time to get in the dirt. Mama finna fight. Now I ain't gonna lie, I'm torn in half because I'm like, dang, my girlfriend here and they being ghetto as hell. But the other side of me is whoop my ass, mama. That was the other side of me. So I turned to her. My mom had on some shoes that wasn't really fight ready. They were slipping. I turned and look at my wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, to see if, let me get her expression and see if she don't want to be here or whatever, because it's ghetto. She was taking off her damn shoes to give them to my mama so mama can have grip to fight. Y'all, I think a wedding ring fell out my pocket when I turned around and saw that. I said, oh, she with it. Okay, well then whoop her ass, mama. Come on, let's get it. So again, you got, even if you got a man, women, little young women out there, take them around your parents, especially your father when it comes to a young man. See, a young man can woo your mom. Not my mom, but my mama didn't play that shit. But he can woo your mama. But your daddy or that uncle or somebody of authority can peep that slickness if it's there. If he not sincere, if he not real with it, they can peep that, because you can't woo daddy, can't woo me, can't woo no man. I'm not standing up here thinking, oh, he's so handsome. Oh, she picked a good one. I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking, okay, what's your angle? Let me check you out. Let me make sure you're 100. And guess what? That detector don't go off. I'm still checking. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna make sure that you doing, or that you the person that you are presenting when you're representing that yourself. So man, take them around your parents. Your parents will let you know. That right there though, that girl jumping out that car and going in her other car because she can't sit in the damn front seat. That ain't yours, man. That ain't yours. And then on top of that, he needs some more man training. My mom said if you could sit in the back seat and she could. Anyway, let's go one more story, y'all. One more story. I got it, but I mess around. Okay, I got it. Can you be? I got it. I'm still with it. Check this out, y'all.
This is called physical abuse. Yeah. Yeah. See, Taylor, this is all you do. It's the only thing you know how to do. Holy shit.
I don't give a
Let me go. Stop. Dude, leave me alone. Oh my gosh. Your daughter is right here. Oh my gosh. Oh my.
I want to ask a question to the moms out there that have sons, and my mama that's out there. A man should never hit a woman, right? There's no excuse for a man to hit a woman, right? I just want to make sure that's that's right. Mama said I can't even comment because my daughter-in-law and I have so much respect for each other. We have a special bond day one, and that is so true. That's so true, man. Like mama will call, ask how Vaughn doing, and then hang up on me. She don't even ask how I'm doing. So I know, mama. It's all good. It's all good. I like it like that. That's cool. let me tell you something. In my opinion, y'all, a man should be able to defend himself to a point where he can get to safety. Because, first of all, the baby was in danger. We ain't gonna even talk about that. She done wilded out so bad that she didn't even give a damn about the baby. Now, this story is alleged, but it is a true, it's alleged. However, it's a story that's in the major media about this young lady, Taylor, who is on The Bachelor reality series, and caught her doing some domestic violence type stuff towards her man. That is the story, allegedly. But this is my thing. They say a man ain't never supposed to hit a woman, but how do you defend yourself from that? Flying stools and her hitting and scratching and biting and that kind of stuff. Because I was in that position before. I was in that position before as a young man, being taught by my mom, you better not put your hands on no woman, right? Better not put your hands on a woman. Better not put your hands on a woman. But I was in that position. Mama don't know about that. Mama, I don't think you know about that. You learning a little something about your son tonight. That's what's going on. However, yeah, I was about 15, 16 years old, and I was dating the cousin of a friend. And yeah, this person was that kind of violent. That kind of violent. And I'm gonna fast forward because this story goes long, but when I tell you she was like she was leaning on me, you know what I'm saying, with the hits, and I'm thinking the whole time in my head, you better not hit no woman. But that last one, she caught me where I wasn't. She hurt me. Yeah, dog it. She hurt me, and when she hurt me, I took her and threw her through that damn closet door and knocked that summer gun off the hinges. Then when I got home, the phone rang. I pick up the phone. I say, hello. She said, hey, what you doing? I said, what I'm doing? Don't call me no more, because that's sick. Because some women get off on that. Get off on the physical because that turned them on. But that's dangerous. And I'm sorry, but I don't think a woman should be able to lose her damn temper like a little kid and start throwing stuff and kicking and screaming, and there's no consequences. When there's situations where they puncture holes in car tires and scratch the car all up and mess stuff up, and then the police will come and laugh, yeah, she really messed your car up, ha ha ha. Where's the ha 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 in that? Arrest this heifer. They canceled the entire show. Yep, I saw that. I saw that. And she was happy. Let me tell you something. Again, men that we in the front. We're in the forefront of this domestic violence stuff, and we know that it's a zero tolerance for us, meaning you can't weak your eye hard and a piece of tear fall out your eye and touch a woman and she can call the police and say assault. However, I really think that they should evaluate that law, because if I'm in danger, if that was another man, I could kick his ass until I get out that door and help myself. You see what I'm saying? Get myself to safety, and they'll say self-defense. That's the same thing, self-defense, because that's dangerous. If that stool hit that man in the head, we ain't gonna even talk about if that stool hit that baby. We ain't even talk about that. She ain't go to jail for that. Child endangerment, perhaps. But if that stool hit that man in the head, or if one of them punches land on him wrong, because whether y'all like it or not, anybody can hit you. It only takes, what is that? Can you be like 3 to 5 pounds of pressure to knock you out on your chin? It only takes for you to get hit wrong unexpectedly to be hurt. She hit you and you fall and hit your head. See, the shoe it gotta be equal on both sides. It can't be where she called the police and they dive in the house and beat the hell out of the man, and then he got to be pulled out the house and he gone and he go to jail. Because I know a couple people right now for domestic violence in jail or on house arrest. So the bull crap when it comes to these women kicking and screaming and fighting and scratching and biting and doing all this other crap, because I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I'm so glad I don't have that kind of relationship, but I do have a son, and he is out here dating, and I'm letting him know your life is more important than anything. Now, you don't never square off. If you got a chance that you can back out, back out. But if you in a corner, you get yourself out that corner however you can, and we'll deal with the rest later. We'll get your mama and your sister and your grandmama to beat the shit out. My mama and them almost jumped one of my girlfriends before. I ain't gonna bring that up, but they did. My sister, okay. Go get your sisters and them on her. Like on women like that. Can you be? I'm going to get Can You Be. I'm going to get somebody. Hey. I can't hit her, but you can. That's what I want to see. There you go. You get yourself out the corner first. If you gotta like do that little low kick on like they do on MMA, low kick, hit that leg and make sure that knee pop, and then you get out of there, and then you go get your damn female friends, sisters, cousins, and all them, and y'all stomp a mud hole. She'd have got a mud hole stomped in her. You look, you wouldn't date no brother. In saying that, we have come to a very special segment in the show that I have brought back that y'all thought was gone, but I said hell no. And that is effed up but funny videos. I had to bring it back. It's the greatest segment in the history of podcasts. Effed up but funny videos, y'all. And I got one for y'all. Let me set it up. So this one, it's a couple of them that I'm gonna call fight in your own weight class. Nah, fight in your own weight class.
Hey, y'all chill. Hey, y'all chill. Y'all chill.
Leave me alone.
Y'all chill, bruh.
Look, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Should have walked away.
Thomas J, if you still on here, remember how we always joke about that? All right, now. All right, go. Boy, her gone strong than a mug. She got a strong going on. Now, going on. Fight in your own weight class. It was like nothing. Like pushing a grocery cart. It was nothing to her. Oh my God. Man, look, a man would have a problem with her on the real. Don't fight her. Get yourself to safety. Don't fight her. Don't square off with her. She will kill you. All right, y'all. Fight in your own weight class, part 2.
Put your hands on your head, please.
Give me your other hat! Give me your other hat! I can't. I'm holding you, asshole. Hey, man, hey! I got it, bro. You happy? Hey, man!
He put a monster in the car, bro. Hey, if you're a police officer, you talk to him nice. He already cooperating. You talk to him nice and just, hey, dog, now, hey, put these handcuffs on you. Now, sit yourself in the car. You good? You need anything to drink? That's the person you take. Police officers. Know how y'all was taking them folks to Whataburger and White Castle and all his mother get them some food before they go to jail. You take him to get some food before he go to jail. You don't want to piss him off in no way, shape, or form, y'all. Last but not least, man, watch who the hell fall asleep in your car. That's that. Watch who the hell falling asleep in your car.
Where am I?
What was that?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just had a nightmare. Relative, you good? Just please get me home.
Dude, get out!
Are you serious?
Hey, hold on. Rewind.
Where am I?
What was that?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I just had a nightmare. Relative, you good? Just please get me home.
Dude, get out!
Are you serious?
Hey, y'all, can I tell y'all, in real life, that happened to me. In real life, my boy was getting married. And so we call ourselves gonna drive to the, we drove down to Louisiana on our own. And it was me, my boy Spank, and my boy Pluck. And Pluck was asleep in the back seat. He was knocked out. Spank was in the front seat. They done went to sleep, but I'm a good night driver. I drive good at night. I don't care. Give me my music or whatever. And I put on that DMX, What These Bees Want From a Nigga. And you know how that beat goes, dun, 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 dun. Dude, it's real creepy. When DMX's voice said, what these bees want from a nigga, he woke up screaming just like that. My hand to God, I laughed for the next 200 miles. I laughed for the next 200 miles. He woke up screaming just like that, man. So watch. And I'm going to tell you just like this, since we talking about front seat and mama and them, man, look, whoever in the front seat, you got to be able to handle being in the front seat. God dog it. Don't get your ass in the front seat and doze off and holler like that. Also, don't be no front seat driver. Don't like y'all either. Sit your ass, get in your phone, do something, but leave the driver alone. And that person that screamed like that could never, ever, 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 ever sit in my car again. But in saying that, y'all, we got 18 days. We are 18 days away from Laugh-A-Mania. 18 days. Do not wait 17 days to get your ticket. Get your ticket to Laugh-A-Mania now. There is limited. This is the smallest venue seating wise that we have ever did Laugh-A-Mania. That's not a bad thing. But I'm telling y'all, get your tickets now. Do not wait, because this is an extravaganza. This is not another comedy show. You don't never know what we gonna do at Laugh-A-Mania. And I'm back as the host too. This finna be ignorant. Yes, IGNANT. Ignorant. Get your tickets now. Do not wait. Eventbrite.com. Laugh-A-Mania 3. Get your tickets. Bring your people. Because this is that event that you're going to want to hang. This is one that you're going to want to hang with your closest people. You want your closest group. You want your friends. You want your significant other. You want them there because this is that kind of an event. We got dinner planned for y'all. We got show planned for y'all. And then the after party. We kicking it. So get ready because we got an entire evening set for y'all. But you got to get ready. And the only thing you got to do is you got to get your tickets now. Get your tickets at eventbrite.com. Now, in saying that, also make sure you have already subscribed to Bold and Driven EP because we got stuff going on, man. We got tonight, TMI News. Tomorrow, the fellas are back. Our own damn sports show. The fellas are back. Then on Thursday night, you got Can You Be on Authentic Ears. Can You Be in Derek, by the way. Derek Derek, I'm glad you're back on the show, bro. Be down, god dog. Got Derek back on the show. Then after that on Sunday, you got none other than the T is for Tracy. And Tracy is about to start pulling back some layers on y'all when it comes to this whole what is it called? Toxic masculinity type of environment that we live in. So make sure that y'all tune in, man. Bold and Driven gonna try to have something for y'all every night. Hey, if you have any questions about Laughomania, hit me up in my inbox. I'll definitely answer for you. Mama will be here. Yes, she will be here for Laughomania like she was for last year's Laughomania. We're going to have a great time. So make sure that y'all be there. Be there or be a square. That's right. So in saying that, hey, thank y'all for tuning in to TMI News. Mr. TMI, I am out of here, y'all. Peace.